The Vikings signed quarterback Carson Wentz to back up J.J. McCarthy, and they send Sam Howell to the Eagles. The reigning Super Bowl champion Eagles are sending a 2026 fifth-round pick and 2027 seventh-rounder to Minnesota for Howell and a 2027 sixth-rounder. And I mentioned they have signed Carson Wentz out there in Minnesota to backup quarterback J.J. McCarthy. Wentz, who spent last season backing up Patrick Mahomes, was the number 2 overall pick by the Eagles in 2016. He finished third in NFL MVP voting the following season, but tore his ACL in December and watched Nick Foles lead Philadelphia to its first Super Bowl victory. Wentz started for the Colts in 2021 and Washington in 2022. He was a backup with the Rams in 2023. And he will back up J.J. McCarthy, who was selected 10th overall in the 2024 draft, but sat out his rookie season with a knee injury, while Sam Darnold led the Vikings to a 14-3 record. You see the Vikings last season in the 2024 NFL season, they were 10-7. You see that right there. I think that's right. 24-25. Now we're going into the 25-26 season. And you see, we keep getting these Eagles stories with Philadelphia here. Remember, Kobe Bryant's birthday was the other day, and he was born in Philadelphia. He also had an incident in Eagle, Colorado, an SA incident, which is, been a hot topic lately, right? So you get Philadelphia once again connected in a trending story. And last season, Wentz was a member of the Kansas City Chiefs. So you get the two teams that were involved in the last Super Bowl connected in this story. Now Wentz signs with the Vikings. You see him there with the Chiefs. He's got 11 on his jersey right there.
And we have a quarterback trade for this Sunday morning. Here's what we got. Sam Howell, one of the backup quarterbacks for the Minnesota Vikings, has in fact been traded to the Philadelphia Eagles with Connor McKee dealing with a finger injury. Sam Howell now comes in to provide depth in the QB room, and if all is fine, probably one of the best number 3s in the NFL, obviously with Jalen Hurts entrenched as the starter. It is a pick swap for these two teams, so a bunch of picks kind of going back and forth, but Sam Howell goes to the Philadelphia Eagles, and Carson Wentz has in fact agreed to terms with the Minnesota Vikings, worked out for them on Saturday. He now becomes the backup quarterback to J.J. McCarthy. So a lot of backup moving around the NFL. Carson Wentz now in Minnesota, Sam Howell in Philly.
All right. And Sam Howell, okay, obviously a quarterback now for the Eagles. He played college football for the North Carolina Tar Heels, setting school records for most touchdown passes in a single season, as well as career passing yards and touchdown passes. You see him right here. And here's J.J. McCarthy right here, who will be the starter in Minnesota. But let's get back to the story over here. And I'm here to show you, connections, patterns, most things decoding, right? I'm a decoding channel. If there's any bots out there who are in here to just try to get me going, um, try to get me off my game, I'm not like falling for it. I will spend a moment or two to call out the bots though. Like I understand the how the bots work, okay? So if I can say any words to fend off the bots, I will. All right? This is a decoding channel and I am a decoder. You can see with the language Carson James Wentz has 91 just like Vikings, his new team. So that's a match. Even Carson has 38 like Minnesota. This is a 129-day span from this news to the Carson Wentz birthday, December 30th. It's a 129-day span. And this news comes on the day leaving 129 days in the year, which is August 24th. That's even Kobe Bryant Day, as I mentioned Kobe Bryant earlier, born in Philadelphia, with this Philadelphia connection here. So he also has the middle name James, does Carson Wentz, and he has the same birthday as LeBron James. Obviously, LeBron is connected to Kobe Bryant, okay? As this story connects again to Kobe Bryant's birthplace, Philadelphia. And, you see August 24th is Kobe Bryant Day, 8/24. He wore 8 and he wore 24 in his career on his jersey. And his birthday is one day before Kobe Bryant Day, which is on the 23rd. But you get this James connection here. You need to know that LeBron James passed Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list against Philadelphia in the NBA, the 76ers. You need to note that as well. Even JJ McCarthy's middle name is James, who Carson Wentz will be backing up in Minnesota. Looks like he went to Michigan there. You get the M, like Minnesota as well. Look at that. I was just kind of doing some searches, putting this together, and I noticed this guy popped up, Peter Lewis Kingston Wentz the third. Bassist, primary lyricist for the Chicago-based band Fall Out Boy. Dude's got the Wentz name, and he even has King in his name. It's a fake world, isn't it? And that connects to King James as well. With the Wentz name, you get Kingston like King James, with this other character who's got that name Wentz. I hit on that 129-day span earlier from this news to the Wentz birthday, and same birthday as LeBron, 129-day span. And on the day leaving 129 days in the year, where is it? Oh, right there. Right. So look at how 129-day span is the same as 18 weeks, 3 days, 183. LeBron James equals 183. Looks like, does JJ McCarthy have the 8 on his jersey? We're in the 8th month. You get Hulk Hogan's birthday when you see Wentz and McCarthy side by side, 11th day of the 8th month. And Howell ends up going to the Eagles. Howell, H is the 8th letter as well. And Sam Howell, look at his middle name is Duke. His middle name is Duke. Look at that. He's got the birthday right around the corner, September 16th. His middle name is Duke, and he went to college at North Carolina, and Duke University is located in North Carolina. Duke and North Carolina are rivals, which is shown throughout college sports. Look at that right there. What are the odds of that? And even Michael Jordan attended North Carolina. And obviously, Michael Jordan connected to Kobe Bryant, connected to LeBron James. Michael Jordan's last game as an NBA player was against Philadelphia and the 76ers, which this is a Philadelphia Eagles story connected to Kobe Bryant. And I mentioned LeBron James' last game LeBron James passed Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list against the Philadelphia 76ers. Even Sam Perkins was a member of North Carolina, and you get Sam Howell, who went to North Carolina in this trade to Philadelphia. And all of these are facts. He even wore that 41 for North Carolina. Remember, Kobe Bryant equals 41 in the language. He died at age 41, and LA equals 41. Kobe, a member of the LA Lakers. LeBron James currently, is he still hanging on with the Lakers? You always get news, will he go elsewhere? So yeah, that's pretty wild.
In regards to the drop off, here, the other thing I'd point out with the schedule, the vast majority of the NFC North games from Team A, B, C, they're and D, all the same. So there will be a slight difference with, say, the Chicago Bears schedule and the Lions, but not much. So the Bears have to basically play the same schedule as us. If you think the Lions, who have one of the best teams in the NFL, let alone the NFC, are going to drop off, man, I shudder to think that all of a sudden the Chicago Bears are going to succeed against those same teams, or the Minnesota Vikings. Although, for those who don't know, Vikings, I think, did a real smart move yesterday. They signed Carson Wentz. So why does that matter? Think back last year, nobody really predicted them to go 14 wins, but they had a veteran quarterback with a real good offensive-minded coach and some great weapons. Carson Wentz, if they have any kind of ill feeling towards J.J. McCarthy that he's not going to pan out, Wentz might just lead them to be a threat once again.
They always have these they always have these like journeyman NFL quarterbacks who tend to just pop up and always have a job somewhere. I'm trying to play this.
What's up, guys? Carson Wentz. Pleasure to be here.
Oh, what's up, Carson? What are you doing here?
Oh, I just got
They can't just make this is a guy imitating Carson Wentz. They can't just make a legitimate news story. Man, TikTok and these YouTube shorts, man, this stuff has really messed up a lot.
just got signed. So I'm excited to be the backup. Look, I know JJ's the man, and I'm here to help JJ. I've been in this offense before.
All right, we don't need somebody imitating. I'd rather hear somebody speaking about the story.
We got huge breaking news this morning as Sam Howell was just traded for the second time this offseason to the Philadelphia Eagles. The official trade details are the Eagles are getting Sam Howell and a 6th-round pick in 2026, while the Vikings are going to be receiving a 5th-rounder in 2026 and a 7th-rounder in 2027. Eagles fans, congratulations! You finally got yourself a new starting quarterback this season. And the Vikings just made another move after trading Sam Howell. They're officially signing Carson Wentz, who they worked out yesterday, finally bringing in a veteran in the room to sit behind and mentor J.J. McCarthy. Carson Wentz is finally back in the league, though I'm actually surprised he even took him this long to actually get signed. I think Carson Wentz is a lot better than some quarterbacks in this league. Zach Wilson. And the Vikings may not be done trading just yet today. They just added a 5th-rounder in the 2026 draft. Maybe they take that to get themselves a wide receiver, maybe a guy like Adam Thielen, and bring him back home. We got huge breaking news this morning.
These guys got to be characters online, right? They got to put on a show. They got to be all entertaining. Like I said, that's YouTube with these YouTube shorts. But yeah, the TikTok is kind of made everything just puke worthy. You won't. I think I set up an account a long time ago just to keep in contact with somebody through the messages on there or whatever. But it's like, man, how disgusting is TikTok? You get all of these. Everybody wants to be a truther now, right? So they'll push certain truthers, as some of us have been talking about the truth for a while now. Now they try to, to make it a trendy thing, like, oh, look at this truth channel, speaking all the truth, exposing the industry. Vikings sign QB Carson Wentz, 2 backup J.J. McCarthy. They send Sam Howell to the Eagles. And, there's some other draft picks in there as well. But, yeah, that's the breakdown. There's always more. But until next time.